welcome to Sober Thoughts on High Topics. My name is Genesis, and today I have my host here,
Nancy.
And we have two awesome guests from Oxnard College. Our first one.
Hi, my name is Fany Vasquez. I attend Oxnard College, and my major is nursing. So I'm just doing my prereqs for now.
And then we also have
J-Dub, you already know. Jeremy, J. Washington, you know, whatever you want to call me. Student LC.
Awesome. So we're gonna, I guess, give our sober thoughts on these like really important high topics. And to take it off, we're gonna pass it on to Nancy.
Okay. So the first question I have for you guys, what is your take on legalized drugs? And the main topic we're focusing on is marijuana and shrooms.
I personally think, I've never used marijuana or smoked it or anything, but I don't think it's a bad idea. It can help many people, medical reasons. There's also other things people use them for. And I mean, if it doesn't really affect your health as much, I don't see why it's a big problem. I feel like it's more if you use it in the appropriate time. Right. You know, you're not going to be going to work.
I feel ya.
You know, so.
All right. And then Jay, looks like you got something to say, maybe? Yeah, just kidding.
Okay, so what was the question again? What's the stance basically on legalization?
Yeah, just your open thoughts. What do you think about it?
All drugs should be legalized.
All drugs?
Honestly, drugs. I agree with you.
Coke, meth, all of it. And
why were they illegal in the first place?
If you can drink and smoke, like it doesn't. There's no logical sense why they would outlaw any other drug. But there's also a lot of racism and dumb stuff behind.
Oh, definitely.
I'm gonna have to jump in and disagree with that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to jump in and say that
disagree with all of that.
I'm gonna have to jump in and say that legalizing, I believe I don't know, there might be more countries now, but Portugal legalized all drugs in a couple years back, and they saw like a 50% drop in drug use.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Because statistics are there, I guess.
I guess.
But what was your opinion? Yeah. What were you thinking of?
I feel like if that were to happen, it would be dysfunction in society. I mean, we already have a lot of deaths with alcoholism.
Well,
like with
alcohol. See, that's alcohol
and
driving,
that's legalized, right?
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's legalized.
You said there would be a lot of deaths,
we have like
right?
cigarettes.
What about the illegal drugs, though? What do you think would happen if like people legalized like heroin?
I mean, they've done it in the past. It's still been prescribed drugs, but
I think the problem really is with criminalization of it.
Exactly.
So which brings me to the shrooms thing, where in Denver, Colorado, and in Oakland, California, they've decriminalized shrooms. So basically, if you're caught with shrooms, like, you're good. Nothing's gonna happen to you. They're not gonna take you to jail. Jails are really crowded anyway, you know. True. So and then it's kind of like a shift in like the culture and like the mind of people, where they're like, okay, it's just shrooms. Like,
exactly.
And then again, and it's just the mindset too with all drugs. Like, I guess what you're trying to say, if you're gonna do, people are gonna do drugs. Like, there's no doubt about it. Making them illegal is gonna make them want to do it more.
And not only that, but also if it's illegal, you're getting it imported from like places like Mexico, which leads to cartel. And all those factors that lead to it.
So do you want to talk about some of the effects of weed, like health benefits?
We're going to go ahead and start off with the most popular common thing that I think is going on right now is CBD oils. Yeah. You could use that for acne.
I know that.
Yeah, like cancer treatment. It also relieves a lot of anxiety. You can just like rub it on your hands wherever you feel like stress. And it's also anti-seizures, but I didn't know that. And we go on to actual weed smoking. We have the indica, sativas, hybrids. Indica is very relaxing. That's like just relaxing, pain relief. And we have the sativa that's like mood lifting, energizing. Now, if you get the hybrid, that is actually very beneficial. That's very beneficial for the chemotherapy. And, you know, like it eases symptoms.
That's flower, right? That's just like smoking it?
Yeah. Or you can also, if you want to try something more concentrated, we have live resin, which is like wax. You just, they're dabs. And they also offer indica, sativas, and hybrids. Any opinions?
Also, what else does it help on? It really does help with like if you're hurt, or like when you're like, if you're a girl, like once a month. Like, honestly, that helps.
I get you, yeah.
Seriously, honestly, it just like,
yeah, it really does.
And you don't have to go buy Midol or anything. But then again, weed can get expensive, so
yeah,
maybe you're better off buying Midol.
Very expensive. You're talking about a gram of weed is going for about $70.
Where?
Where though?
Coke?
Gram?
Like
Gram
what?
of flour.
What are you? There ain't no weed, no $70.
You go down to the dispensaries.
No, where
in
you buying your
Oxnard.
weed?
See, no, you
You
gotta
need to hit them up and get your money back. You got
No.
you
And
got
you
messed
gotta
up.
No,
that
listen,
delivery.
I don't mess with.
They probably love when you
That
call. Here go that dumb girl Nancy again.
No.
$100, 2 grams.
No, literally, it's very expensive.
It gets
For
expensive.
you?
though.
No.
it does get expensive.
No, all
I'm
serious.
not gonna lie.
It's
I
like
was at the-
$35
no.
an eight. Come on, if you
No,
shop
it's
it
not.
right.
But see,
It's
if you're
not.
buying more,
No.
then it
It's-
gets expensive.
No, it's
But
not.
Yeah, you
Listen,
need
you
it.
probably get your stuff from the streets. You probably smoking on that booth. I don't know what you're
Oh
smoking.
my God!
But
What?
if we have,
Where
all
are
right,
you getting
back.
your grams, girl?
I know. We need to
I'm
hook you up
talking-
with the right
Google this.
people.
listen,
There ain't no $70 grams.
listen.
of weed.
Yes, there is.
It's not a
Wait, no.
thing.
Yes,
See,
there
of,
is.
of
Not a
like
thing.
wax or like
wax.
flour.
No, look, wax.
Okay.
It start the highest
See,
I've seen
you
it
should
is
say
60.
wax because flour goes way cheaper.
No, I know that, but
Oh.
I've seen it
you've
at the
seen-
shelves.
What?
For that much.
Flour.
Yeah.
70,
flour?
60,
I'm
70.
not even
Honestly,
playing.
gram.
I
For
think
a
it-
gram,
I
not
no
an eighth.
one would buy that.
I think it's.
No.
I think you.
That's
could-
true.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy it because I've never bought it for that price.
Please,
But
nobody
that's
buys
what I'm
$70
saying.
grams.
In it?
Yeah, that's a still. Yeah, don't waste your money on a
A
gram.
gram? No,
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that ever
I'll take
happened.
you to the
But
shop.
anyways, we can move on.
Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah. But anyways, yeah, it can get expensive. I guess that's what we're trying to get at. But,
Yeah, it can get
but
very
it's
expensive.
not $70 a gram of flour. just making it clear.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know
Yeah.
it was that expensive. You
It's
know?
not.
Yeah.
I
It's
didn't-
not.
It's-
I
it's-
kind of like, what?
They don't know. Listen, they don't know what they're talking about. Listen,
Okay, check it out. check
listen.
it out.
A
Are
wax.
you even
Listen,
21 yet?
wax. I
Can you
have.
even walk in a dispensary?
Yes, I can.
With my
Listen,
card.
this is why I'm on this topic because I actually have my medical card
Okay.
and I go in there like whenever I want. Get
Honestly,
stopped,
though,
just show my medical card.
with the medical card,
honestly.
they don't tax you, so that's a good
Yeah,
part.
you
You
don't-
get a
you don't-
discount.
Yeah, you get a
I
discount.
encourage everyone
Yeah.
to get a
No,
medical
I
card.
don't encourage anybody. Not
I do.
anymore. It's free, and there's only bad sides to getting a medical card now. Besides
Oh, is
the
there?
not paying taxes, you're putting on a list, and then you can't buy a gun. And
Wow.
It's just a bunch of
I heard
bunch
that
of other
was.
stuff.
Okay,
I didn't
that's
think that
actually
was
good.
true.
So all the shooters out there go smoke weed because then you can't buy guns.
Yeah,
That's how you saw.
it's-
See,
it's
weed only
It's a
helps.
lie. It could affect you.
kidding.
I'll wait a little while.
Yeah, but also I wanted to get. I know back to the shrooms since it's been ignored anyway. Like this topic, we got a little excited, with the
We
weed.
got a little excited.
Do we need a break really quick?
Yeah.
Yeah?
we'll get
Okay,
shrooms
perfect.
after.
So we just destroyed the topic of marijuana. Next, we're gonna destroy the topic of shrooms and remind you guys we're all sober
Yeah.
right now. When
Pretty
does this
much.
happen? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Alrighty, we'll be back.
I could bet all of the riches that I ever had.
All right, guys, we're back, and like I said, we're going to talk about shrooms next. There are a lot of health benefits to shrooms. I don't know if anybody in here has tried it. I'm not going to make you tell. Anyways, I think it's more like of a spiritual type of high. And like when I say like spiritual, if you think about it, like why are there shrooms on Earth? Maybe are they put
Right.
here for a reason?
Right.
Like, are we
Yeah,
supposed to
Because
eat
they're
them,
because they're grown like naturally, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
they're not chemically like altered or
Yeah,
anything like
that's awesome.
meth or whatever.
Yeah.
But when I did it, I actually didn't take a full dose. I took half a dose, and I did hallucinate, but it wasn't anything like
Scary.
creepy or anything. How I would describe it is like if your mind and body were equal. Like
Oh, I get.
I have no idea if that makes sense. It feels like your chakras are like all aligned and like it's just like a freeing experience.
I've heard this girl. She told me how she uses them for festivals, like when she goes out to festivals and stuff. So, do you think that's
See.
like, would you recommend it?
I wouldn't,
wouldn't
but you would,
recommend
yeah.
shrooms. I mean,
On festivals,
that's-
Yeah.
no, definitely not. Or acid.
No.
Just being around people on shrooms.
Yeah.
Anxiety through the roof.
Yeah.
Maybe like once or twice in your lifetime. You should do it recreationally, but I know there are like some health benefits that I was looking at, and one of them that like stood out to me is they're actually doing this study at Johns Hopkins University, and they're basically trying to find a cure for Alzheimer's. It affects a lot of people, and that's like a really sad disease to have because you just forget about everything. They also said it could help with trauma, like PTSD. and depression is definitely like a big one. So they're doing research at Johns Hopkins, and I know for a fact that like if you do it like in micro doses, it definitely does help with like depression and like anxiety and all that stuff. So shrooms is just like still needing to be like explored a little more, which is like awesome that they're doing like all these tests. Has like anybody
No.
you said you're like interested?
I'm interested. I mean, I've been interested on the topic. I've seen it pop up a lot on my timeline now because they're trying to legalize it, like how they're legalizing
weed,
how they're legalizing weed. I don't know, maybe in the future we'll have shops, storefronts, like how we
maybe,
have
because I
some.
know in the Netherlands they have shops and storefronts, and there's like a whole bunch of different types of mushrooms, so there's not just one type. Yeah, so it's I feel like it's in that same category as weed. I don't know, I just thought it was like an interesting like drug, I guess. Since we're on the topic, and it's like not altered at all, so it just makes you think. All right, well, I'd like to thank our guests for joining us today.
Thank you guys for
Thank
coming.
you for having us.
Thanks for your opinions, and I don't know, have a great day.
Have a good day. Yeah.
Have a great day. Stay
High, stay high if
stay
you want
sober.
to. Yeah, hopefully,
whatever you want.
Yeah, hopefully it opened your mind a little bit if you want to try some stuff.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
remember, be
definitely.
safe and
Yeah.
don't do any. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just be safe.
Yeah,
just be safe. That's the number one rule.
Yeah, be safe.
Because we already talked about the legality.
Yeah. Alrighty. All right.
Thank you guys, and we're out.